And then it actually happens and you're like, what is going on? I still get as excited every time as if it's like, as if I haven't heard the song before.
I'm down to do the little things. I'm down to do the little things. I've been sipping, that's how I control it like a rocky way. Promises
She stood on stage,
I won't go to waste.
humming melodies that made millions fall in love. But for years, nobody knew her face. Born on November 3rd, 1994, in London, England, Ella Mai turned rejection into a $6 million empire and a Grammy Award. But here's the twist that sent the entire internet spiraling. In August 2024, while the world was watching her career explode, she was secretly carrying NBA champion Jason Tatum's baby. This is the story of how a girl who got rejected on national television became R&B royalty, sparked one of the messiest controversies in modern music, and became a mother without anyone knowing she was pregnant. And trust me, the drama is just getting started. In 2014, Ella auditioned for the X Factor UK as part of a girl group called RIs. Simon Cowell looked at them once and said no. They didn't even make it past the first round. The cameras captured her disappointment, then moved on. Most people would have quit right there. But Ella wasn't most people. Instead, she went back to school, studying music production and performance, while everyone else from that audition faded away. She started posting songs online. No hype, no fame, just raw, honest music. Then came the message that changed everything. DJ Mustard, one of the biggest producers in the game, stumbled across her page. He heard something unique, emotion without overzinging, simplicity that felt powerful. He reached out, and by 2016, Ella had moved from London to Los Angeles. No guarantees, no fame, just a dream and a voice that wouldn't stay quiet. Between 2016 and 2018, she released 3 EPs, Change, Ready, and Ella Mai. Each one showed her evolution, her control, her calm confidence. But still, the mainstream world didn't know her name. Until one song, Troubled, changed everything. In early 2018, a track called Boot Up, a song that had already been out for months, suddenly exploded online. No label push, no marketing, just people discovering it, sharing it, falling in love with it. Overnight, the unknown girl from London became the new voice of R&B. Boot Up climbed the charts, hit number 5 on Billboard, and stayed in the top 10 for weeks. By summer, it was the love song of the year. Weddings, parties, TikToks. Everyone was singing Ella Mai. Her debut album dropped later that year, platinum, top 5 on Billboard, and a Grammy win soon followed. She had made it, but with fame came controversy. In 2018, fellow R&B artist Jacquees dropped an unauthorized remix of her song Trip. It went viral, even bigger than the original. Fans claimed his version was better. Radio stations were playing it non-stop. Ella's team demanded it be taken down. The internet turned on her overnight, calling her jealous, insecure, petty. But what most people didn't understand, it wasn't personal. It was business. Her song was climbing the charts, and an unauthorized remix could have derailed everything. Still, the backlash stuck, and the feud became R&B legend. Through it all, Ella stayed silent. No drama, no clapbacks, just music. In 2019, she stood on the Grammy stage, trophy in hand, a symbol of everything she fought for. From rejection to recognition. But behind the scenes, another story was unfolding, one far more private. Rumors began to swirl that Ella was dating NBA star Jason Tatum. No one had proof. No pictures. No statements. Just whispers. They kept it quiet. Too quiet. And then came the shock of 2024. After winning gold at the Paris Olympics, Tatum was photographed celebrating with family. And there she was, Ella Mai, holding a newborn baby. Their baby. No one had known she was pregnant. No tabloids. No social media hints. She had lived 9 months of her life in complete silence. In a world obsessed with exposure, she chose privacy. Fans were stunned. How do you hide a pregnancy in the spotlight? How do you perform, travel, and record without anyone noticing? The answer was simple: control. Ella Mai has always been in control. Of her art, of her image, of her peace. And that's her real power. Today, she's 30 years old, a Grammy winner, a mother, and one of the few artists who truly live on their own terms. No scandals, no chaos, just quiet success. She doesn't chase virality. She doesn't overshare for clout. And maybe that's why she still feels mysterious. Ella Mai's story is a reminder that rejection isn't the end. It's the start of the legend. From X Factor to the Grammys, from heartbreak to motherhood, she built everything by trusting her voice and protecting her silence. Because sometimes, the loudest people fade fast, and the quiet ones, they last forever.